Yes, welcome into IATD TV, and in today's video we're going to be opening a couple of Speed Duel products. Now I know I haven't opened much Speed Duel products on the channel before, but seeing as right here and in all of my previous videos it said Speed Duel right here, I figured it might be appropriate that today of all days we put some Speed Duel products on the channel and we open up some nice cool stuff. We've got some interesting stuff here. We've got the Rex and Weevil starter deck, and we also have the Bakura and Marik starter deck. So I think we'll start off with the Rex and Weevil. We've got some interesting cards on the back from a common of Serpent Knight Dragon, which I'm excited to see because that's one of my favourite cards, as well as Two-Headed King Rex, a card that I love. We've got some great stuff from Weevil as well, like Man-Eater Bug in common, Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth in common. I just think it'll be interesting to see some of these cards that are famous for being a hollow in common. We've got one this side and one there. And seeing as we have the Speed Duel playmat, I don't think we need to bother with this one. So we've got Weevil and we've got Rex. Start with Weevil. No one likes Weevil, so we'll start with Weevil. We're going to do this an easier way. We're going to take a trusty blade. And we'll get rid of it that way. So, start off with Weevil. We have the little Duel Links advert there. And very nice to start us off, we have a Jar of Avarice. There's an ultra rare. I think I've got a few copies of this in secret rare, but it's never a bad card to have kicking around. Next up, we start off with the skill cards. Hyper Metamorphosis. You can activate this skill while you control a level 3 or lower insect monster. Discard 2 cards and tribute 1 level 3 or lower insect normal monster you control to special summon the Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth from your hand or deck, ignoring its summoning condition. And your opponent takes no damage. Or is halved, I should say, for the rest of that turn. Hidden Parasite. Once per turn, you can change your monsters on the field to insect monsters until the end of the turn. Also, any battle damage your opponent takes is half for the rest of the turn. You can use this skill twice per duel. Interesting. So here's what I was looking for. A Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth in a common. A unique looking card, and you get a little bit more of a feel for the artwork without the spangliness. I mean, I like the spangliness, but this was interesting. A Petit Moth, Big Insect, Basic Insect, Wing Cleaver, Kumotuko, Alinsection, and a Common Insect Queen. Again, that does look cool in common, I'm not going to lie. Cocoon of Evolution, Man-Eater Bug, Pinch Hopper, we have Insect Princess, Gokipon, another Gokipon, B-List Soldier, B-Tron, Laser Cannon Armor, The Forest, Verdant Sanctuary, Insect Neglect, Worm Bait, Enchanting Fitting Room, The Factory of Mass Production, Amulet of Ambition, White Elephant's Gift, Eradicating Aerosol, Spider Egg, Corrosive Scales. That's got some quality artwork right there on Corrosive Scales. That does look cool. Edition Trap Hole, and Order to Smash. And we'll go into our and we'll do this the easy way. Again. So for our Ultra variant, we have Order to Charge. Target one non-token normal monster you control. Tribute that normal monster, and if you do, destroy one monster your opponent controls. Terrible, really. But there it is. For our skill cards, Dinosaur Kingdom, all dinosaur monsters gain 300 attack and defense. Nightmare Sonic Blast. You can activate this skill while you control Serpent Night Dragon. Once per turn, you can reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Use one of the following skills depending on the number of monsters revealed. 1. Add one of those cards to your hand. 2. Destroy one card your opponent controls. 3 or more, apply both effects. And the rest can be placed on the top of your deck in any order. That's probably the best skill card of the day so far. Ooh, and there we go. One of my all-time favourite cards, and in common no less. Serpent Night Dragon. Absolutely fantastic. And that's a freezy-weezy treat in and of itself, even though it was guaranteed to come. I was guaranteed to be happy seeing it. Two-Headed King Rex, another card that I love. Urabi. Crawling Dragon number 2. There's always been inexplicably a dinosaur. Tomosaurus. Anthrosaurus. Black Tyranno. Do love this card. Super Ancient Dino Beast. Mad Sword Beast. Gilosaurus, very useful card. Gale Lizard. Dark Triceratops. Hyper Hammerhead. Elementsaurus. Black Stego. Gentlemander. Raised Body Heat. Ultra Evolution Pill. Space-Time Transcendence. Cost Down. Summoner's Art. Another White Elephant's Gift. Heat Wave. Card Advance. Hunting Instinct. Reinforcements. The Pharaoh's Treasure. And Limit Impulse. So far, I would say Rex probably has the better deck and the better skill cards. We'll see if anything out of Marik and Bakura's ones can match up. So here we go with Marik and Bakura. We'll start with Marik, which I think has a common lava golem in this one. There we go. So for our ultra rare card, we have Magical Stone Excavation. Discard 2 cards and then add 1 spell to your hand. It's never worth it. For the skills, Shadow Reborn. Activate this skill during your main phase. Once per duel, you can pay half your own life point. Special 1 monster from either graveyard, but your opponent takes no battle damage this turn. That's a pretty decent skill, to be fair. Twisted Personality. Each time a player loses life points, place 1 card on this counter, maximum of 3. Once per turn during the main phase, you can use one of the following skills. Remove 2 counters from this card, then discard 1 random card from your opponent's hand, or remove 3 to destroy 1 face-up monster card your opponent controls. I think 2 is probably better. And then we have Lava Golem. Fantastic common reprint. I don't have any copies of this, so an extra one of these goes a long way. You have a Yiba Robo, Brave Scizor, Melkid, the 4-face beast, Gilgarth, the Dark Prisoner. We have a Dark Lucius, level 8, level 6, level 4, Legendary Fiend, definitely a Marik card, Bizer Shock, Helpoema, yes, Mephis, the Infernal General, Lady Assailant of the Flames, Visor Days, Nudoria, Dark Geroid, Drelago, Boganian, Tribute to the Doomed, level up, Creature Seizure, Faustian Bargain, Supply Squad, Rope of Life, Nightmare Wheel, Coffin Seller, Metal Reflect Sign, and Prideful Roar. I think on the basis of the monster cards over the skills, that Marik's probably the best one so far. Edging Rex by a significant amount, I'd say, actually. Now, when we get a contextual look at the Bakura deck, see how it fares up. We start as a Santa Claus for our Ultra, and then into the skill cards. Inner Conflict. Activate the skill during your main phase. Once per duel, you can pay half your life points to take control of one monster your opponent controls on the end phase, but it cannot attack directly this turn. That's a good effect. Into the Darkness Below. Activate the skill during your main phase. Once per turn, you can discard one normal fiend monster, then use one of the following skills. Draw one card, also flip this card over. If you have 4 or more normal fiend monsters with different names in your graveyard, add one monster from your deck to your hand, also flip this card over. Not bad. I think I prefer the first one. And then we common Dark Necrofear, Neck Hunter, the Earl of Demise, the Witch that Feeds on Life, Whiptail Crow, the Gross Ghost of Fled Dreams, Headless Knight, Earthbound Spirit, the Shadow Controls the Dark, Gaia the Divine Soldier, or Garp I should say, Dark Ruler Hades, Puppet Master, Lesser Fiend, Twin-Headed Wolf, Prometheus the King of the Shadows, Lancer Archfiend, Dark Mimic level 3 and level 1, Mask of Darkness, Mad Reloader, the Sword of Dark Destruction, Offerings to the Doomed, Twister, Dark Eruption, Veil of Darkness, Allure of Darkness, Creeping Darkness, Zoma the Spirit, Common Charity, and the Forceful Sentry. I'd say it's definitely between Bakura and Marik. I'd say the newest ones have definitely power crept the older ones. I think Marik probably has a better lineup of monsters. Bakura definitely has a better lineup of spells and traps. I think if you were just playing these two on their own against each other, you'd have the best matchups, and these two would probably be best off playing against each other. If you cross the two, you're probably going to get some one-sided matches. But anyway, that about wraps up the first look at any Speed Duel products we've ever done on this channel. But like I say, we got Speed Duel right here, so we should honour that in some way, shape or form. Anyway, if you like what you saw, give it a like, a comment, a subscribe and a share with your friends. We're a small channel, but we're growing every day. Anyways, this is IATD TV signing off. Peace out.